Hello everyone, and thank you for accepting this work entitled Analysis of Sentiments Conveyed Through Twitter Concerning COVID-19. My name is Mohamed Chiny, and this work was carried out by myself, Marouane Chihab, Omar Bencharef, and Younes Chihab. The COVID-19 disease, which began in late 2019 and declared by the World Health Organization as a global pandemic on March 11, 2020, has affected millions of people worldwide. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to be the center of attention on all media and in particular on social networks. In our study, we tried to understand Twitter users' sentiment towards the COVID-19 pandemic through tweets and retweets. We adopted a sentiment analysis approach using Vader, which is a lexicon and rule-based sentiment analysis. We also used the NRC Lex dictionary. We scrapped 178,683 samples of tweets between July 25 and August 30, 2020, using the Twitter API and a query-based Python script for the high-frequency hashtag COVID-19. Then we processed to the pre-processing of the collected data. This operation consists of detecting and correcting corrupt or incomplete records. We also removed non-alphanumeric characters and stop words from the hashtags for a better presentation of the word cloud. The main work consists on the sentiment analysis using Vader lexicon. Vader for valence-aware dictionary and sentiment reasoner is based on wisdom of crowds approach to acquire a valid estimate of the sentiment intensity of each lexical feature. Vader lexicon reveals its effectiveness through the text of microblogging. We applied the Vader, which is a pre-trained model, to the tweets and retweets collected using the Python language in the Jupyter Notebook environment. Vader is integrated into the NLTK module dedicated to the natural language processing in the Python environment. To better understand the affective class of feelings conveyed through the collected tweets, we used NRC Lex dictionary. NRC Lex is also provided with NLTK library. We will now explore the results of our study. The first part consists of the exploratory data analysis. Twitter users from some countries are more active than others in posting tweets and retweets that mention the virus. This figure shows the origin of the most active users towards the hashtag COVID-19. The word cloud, which is a graphical representation of the most frequent word of a text, illustrates the most reported words in tweets. This figure shows that more than 120,000 tweets convey positive feelings against 50,000 that convey negative feelings. We used the NRC Lex dictionary, which divides the text according to the following feelings: positive, negative, trust, fear, anticipation, sadness, joy, anger, surprise, and disgust. Here again, the table shows that the feeling of trust seems to be the most prevalent in the tweets during the collection period. These results require a little discussion. Indeed, according to the World Bank forecasts, the world GDP will decrease by 5.2% before the end of 2020. These forecasts announce the deepest recession the world has seen since the Second World War. However, the feeling of trust seems to be the most prevalent in the tweets during the collected period. Although the topic is a trend on Twitter, we found that the most popular hashtags don't associate the words COVID-19 and coronavirus with other social or economic aspects. This supports the idea that most users feel positive about the pandemic and are not too concerned about the impact of other parts of society. As a conclusion, in this study, we sought to identify the feelings of users across the social network Twitter towards COVID-19 pandemic by adopting a sentiment analysis approach using Vader lexicon and NRC Lex dictionary. According to the results of our study, it can be estimated that the overall impression of COVID-19 is not as dramatic as one might think. The invocation of word COVID-19 by Twitter users is seen as a trend rather than a topic of discussion that covers social and economic aspects. Thank you.